In this video, for the first time in a while, we are going to be talking about some pretty incredible news for Minecraft Pocket Edition players. Obviously, by that, I mean players on iOS and Android devices, people that play on their mobile phones and iPads. Of course, you can throw anything out there, but there is some cool new information surrounding this, which I think will have a greatly positive impact on the game of Minecraft. With that being said, drop the video a like and let's dive right into it. So everyone, I hope you're all doing well. We've got some cool new information to go over today for iOS players, Pocket Edition players, whatever you want to call it. I'm not too sure. Bedrock Edition players, let's just say that from now on. We did get something cool from a developer over at Mojang known as Josh, who is the Minecraft release manager. Now, something pretty interesting was put out, but before we get into that, I need to add a bit of context. Mojang did bring out this thing not too long ago called Minecraft Preview, which I believe is exclusively for Pocket Edition players, and it's like their version of betas and snapshots. It allows them to get an early look at new features and things coming to Minecraft. It seems from what I've been researching, there has been a limited amount of spaces, causing to quite a bit of frustration. Can you imagine? This is the closest comparison I can think. If Mojang put a cap on the amount of people that could play snapshots, that's basically what has been happening right now. So imagine Mojang drop a new snapshot, it's got the wood and deep dark, a bunch of incredible features, and only about 3,000 people can get in. That's pretty crazy, right? And it seems like something similar has been going on. Of course, if you have any more information about this, and maybe you're even a Pocket Edition player, be sure to update us down below in the comments, because personally, that's the version of Minecraft I am the least informed about, so I would love to learn more. But we did get this tweet anyway, saying Minecraft Preview on iOS, lots more slots opening soon. On Tuesday, March the 22nd, we'll be adding 1,000 at each of the following times: 9 AM PDT, 4 PM PDT, and 11 PM PDT. This is 3,000 total slots, doubling our current number. So it does seem that originally there was about 3,000 slots, and Mojang are adding about 3,000 more. Something players seem to be frustrated about this though is about the separation between Android and iOS. Basically, there's two very popular things that phones use. I'm going to do a very simple explanation. There's basically Android and iOS. This Minecraft Preview does operate on iOS and Android, I believe, but basically what's happening, they're adding a total of 3,000 more slots for iOS, which is basically iPhones, iPads, etc. So people using those devices will have a total of 3,000 more slots, so a total of 3,000 more people can get in, which is incredible. But it seems from the comments I'm reading that there's a bit of frustration with Android players for some reason. I'm guessing that these slots are not being added to the Android side of things, which is upsetting a few people. But all in all, this is great news. 3,000 slots is nothing to be laughed at all. That's a ton of people right there which can jump in and experience the Minecraft Preview, which is awesome. It will allow for so much more feedback to be generated for Mojang, and will allow for so many more people to get their hands on these features early. One thing to note about this though is Minecraft Preview is a completely separate app to Minecraft itself, so it's basically the equivalent of Mojang adding a separate launcher on for Minecraft Java Edition, or a separate edition of the game which needs to be launched, which is quite similar how it is at the moment. Or I guess it's a better way of putting it that when they do betas on Xbox, it's as if they added a separate game icon to be pressed to load up this and to preview these features. That's basically how it works on Pocket Edition. You download the Minecraft Preview, which is a separate app, a separate icon, so it's not like everyone can just jump into Pocket Edition and try out these features. People have to go through the gateway, which is Minecraft Preview, and the way I would like to word it is like Minecraft Minecraft preview is like a gate, and Mojang only have a certain amount of spaces behind those gates. What they're doing right now is expanding the amount of people that can enter, so they can get, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, a lot more feedback and a lot more valuable information, while allowing a lot more people to experience the Minecraft preview. The question we've got to ask though, is 3,000 spaces enough? Just thinking about it, that sounds like a lot, but when you take into account the popularity of Minecraft and how many people are eager to get their hands on these features early, I'm not sure how long this will last actually. I said at the start of the video it was a large number, but when you take into account that Minecraft is one of the biggest games out there, with one of the biggest player bases out there, which also just so happens to be one of the most dedicated player bases out there, I do not know how far those 3,000 spaces will go. As I said, it's good, but it makes me question how much further will Mojang be willing to expand this. It could of course be just for the world update, but will they be willing to add, let's say, like another 3,000 spaces if those get full, or another 10,000, let's say? Will Mojang be willing to push the amount of spaces they hand out so that they can get even more feedback? There's a balance they have to strike between allowing people in just to test the features and allowing people in that will give feedback. By having these spaces limited, it narrows out the people that just want to play for the features, and basically makes it more certain that the people that are let in will be valuable to them by giving feedback. Let's not forget, this is fun for us, it's fun for the players, it's awesome for us to get a look at these features early, but it's also important for Mojang. For them, it's not all fun and games, it is important for them. If they do not get this feedback from the community, this could be bad for the world update. Mojang have shown in the past that they need this feedback, and it helps them so much. Unlike other studios out there, Mojang does not have a massive team, like an oversaturated team just of thousands and thousands of people working on the game at a time. That is why our feedback is so important to them. We're like their playtesters. They want us to test things out, and there are waves of people waiting to do it. So that is why this is so important to Mojang, and I'm sure they'll work something out with this. It does seem from the tweets in particular I've seen, some people are struggling with the preview still, saying there's no spaces currently, and it's causing quite a bit of issues. So when this is fixed, if it's fixed, if there's any changes surrounding this, be sure you come back to this video and let us know what's going on down below in the comments. I know that by far the majority of the people that watch this channel are either Bedrock or Java players, but there's a lot of Pocket Edition players out there, so if any of you could keep us up to date with what's going on, that would be incredible. But that's it for this one. Thank you all for watching, have an amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.